Monday Motivational Madness. A crazy good way to start your week.
So, does your artwork suck? One thing that I'm never afraid of is whether or not my artwork sucks when I put it out there. And there's a reason for that. Over the years, I have shown my artwork hundreds, if not thousands of times. And it is something that I could tell you right now, if you're afraid of people criticizing your art or whether or not your artwork sucks or if it's not good enough, I can tell you right now that that is a complete and utter illusion. The truth is, you can look at some of your artwork and say like, oh, you know what? It sucks. And basically every work of art that I have worked on sucks until it doesn't suck. Essentially, it doesn't suck when it's done. For example, this sucks. This is a work in progress. It doesn't look the way that I want it to look. So to me, I'm like, well, this sucks. And other people might actually look at this and be like, oh, that's beautiful. Essentially, anything that I look at, I could look at this work in progress, and so far it sucks to me. It's not done. Take a look at this here, right? Now, I look at this and I'm like, this is badass. But there's going to be some of you out there that look at this and think, meh, or that it sucks, and some of you are gonna love it. If I walk around in this room and I show you the artwork that is hanging up in this room, some of them might stand out to you and you'll be like, oh, those are beautiful. And some of them you'll think to yourself like, oh, I don't really like them. Some of you guys out there might actually not like any of them. When you look at my award-winning sculpture, right, that I created out of plastic bags, right? Some of you guys are going to look at this thing and say, what the hell is that? That thing sucks. I don't get it. And some of you are going to be like, wow, that's really cool. Some of you are going to look at some of these pieces and think, wow, they're amazing. Some of you might look at all the pieces and think, wow, they're amazing. And some of you guys are just going to think that the artwork that I create sucks. Your artwork only sucks if you think that it sucks, because at the end of the day, nobody else's opinion really matters. If somebody doesn't like it, then they don't like it. They're going to think that it sucks. They're going to think that it's the worst art that they've ever seen. They're going to say some really, really dumb things. If somebody loves it or likes it, they're going to say that they like it. At the end of the day, when it comes to whether or not the artwork is any good or not, it really comes down to the artist. You decide if you like it. For example, I love this piece. This piece is awesome. This piece is done. All it needs is a little bit of varnish. It's really cool. I think it's awesome. Like I said before, some of you guys are going to be like, that really sucks. I don't get it, you know, and that's fine. This piece over here, I think that sucks. It's not even close to done. And honestly, I'm running into issues with it, trying to figure out like, man, what is the next step on this thing? So I just have it sitting there staring at me in the face. But some of you guys are going to look at that and be like, wow, that's already beautiful. And to me, I look at it, I'm like, it is not where it needs to be yet. That whole thing of some art being bad or some art being good is just a complete and utter, it doesn't mean anything. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that at the end of the day, if you're looking at your art, trying to determine whether or not other people out there are going to think that it's good or that it's bad, you're going to drive yourself crazy. At the end of the day, you can only determine what's good or bad for yourself and then put it out there. And let those people argue about whether or not it's good or bad and just keep creating art. That's it. All right, you guys. I adore you. Have an awesome week.